Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Mirna from Mirna's Calm Joys. Today I have a video about a couple of notebooks I found at Indigo to show you guys. These are great with fountain pens. I don't know if you know about them, so I thought maybe filming a video and showing you guys. I have to excuse my voice. I've caught a terrible cold. First, my son was sick for a week and a half, and now I got sick. I was postponing filming a video for almost 2 weeks now, and now I thought, okay, it's no point of waiting. Let me just film. I hope this voice doesn't bother you. I hope it gets better soon. So, I know we all love Tomorrow River paper. Some people love Leuchtturm paper. Some people love Rhodia or Clairefontaine, which are all good papers for fountain pens. I was at Indigo a month ago and found these. Didn't have time to film a video about it yet, but wanted to show these now before people buy their journals and notebooks for the new year. And I thought these were looking pretty good and nice for the fountain pen friends here on my channel. These are not expensive. Maybe a lot of you people already know about them, but I wanted to show anyways. I have some other small things I want to show that I acquired last month, and I'm gonna talk about all of them soon. So let's just get right to the point. These are the notebooks I have found. These are A5 size, and this is similar to B6. These are Peter Popper Press notebooks. They have gilded edge. They are hardbound, and they look so nice. I have a light here, that's why the glare is here, because I'm filming now in the dark. No sunlight or daylight, so I had to use my lights. These are, and this is the only way I can kind of show proper colors of the ink, which you're gonna see soon. But I thought about showing these because these looked so fancy and nice to me. And since they are not too expensive, this A5 here is only $15.99 Canadian dollars. So it's even less in US, I guess. And the smaller size, also the same company, Peter Popper Press, it is $12.99. So I think really good notebooks. I know not a lot of people love these. Have like creamy paper with lines. Although I'll show you, these lines don't show as much when you write on the paper. So you can even ignore them, and if you write smaller, just pretend the lines are not there. That's what I can do. I know a lot of people can't do that, but just wanted to show these nice notebooks anyways. Such a good price. I mean, look at these gold, like nice tree decoration. Looks like an old book. Decorations here. This is all cardstock, but it's so beautiful. You can, I think, if you go slowly, you can take this sticker off, and then you have the whole front and back nicely. And for those people who love hardbound books and don't use leather covers like this one, for example, to cover their books and just want to use these in their bags, I think these are awesome books, notebooks. Or for the people who need a notebook always in their bag for meetings, studying, classes, teachers that need to always write something down and prefer fountain pens, these are great. I think this is so nice and classy. Of course, they take other pens, but since I use fountain pens, let me show you how the paper performs. I did a small test on the back to show you guys. These were pens that I did the testing right away when I bought them with my fall currently inked pens. So It's not like on Tomoe River paper that the colors turn a little bit translucent. On this paper, the colors of the ink really are vivid, and I don't know, maybe I'm not using my English expression right for these terms that I want to describe, but they are showing such nice colors. Look at this. I don't know if you see this gold shimmer of this ink, which usually shows less on my Tomoe River notebooks or my more thinner paper like Stalogy or Tomoe River paper. On this paper, look how this shines. The same ink, like the properties of some of the inks show differently on this paper, and no bleed through. This is, maybe I should have done this on the other pages, but this is the example of the writing. No bleed through. Even these pages, which are written, this part here is 1.5 stub nib from Lamy. This is also shimmer ink from Ferris Wheel Press. This is, I don't know if I can turn the angle right so you can see the shimmer here. It's a bit, let me pull the light closer, maybe then it will show. It's a Ferris Wheel Press, The Stroke of Midnight ink. Really, I'm sorry for bumping the tripod now. This is really gorgeous. Dark blue ink, one of my favorites. You're gonna see it currently inked in my Christmas and holiday inked pens, which is coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. But this is 1.5 stub, and then this is writing with 1.1 stub nib, also from Lamy, but this is different ink. This is the Varingal Anna Karenina ink, which is nice red with also a little bit of shimmer, but no bleed through on the other side whatsoever. And some of these parts were really dumping ink from the nib, really like pouring, but no feathering, no bleed through. I really love the shading, like dark, and I wish it was daylight. This would show much better, but really nice. This is the same ink, like here, Anna Karenina, on this part of the transcript, but written with this pen, which has a scribe nib, which, for those of you who don't know, is the nib that has an architect type of nib. Let me show more properly, which goes like thinner. If you write more up, it writes thinner line, and then this line gives the thicker lines if you lower your hand at the lower angle writing. I have unboxing of this pen and already showing, but this is the writing sample of this pen. Sometimes I used it more up to show thinner, and then sometimes I used it more down to show, like, don't mind this mistake, I was skipping the line in the book. This is the transcript from a German book I use for testing pens in my last currently inked, and will be using it again for Christmas ink pens. This is this book, Franz Kafka, Die Verwandlung. This is the book in German. So yeah, this was the excerpt I was transcribing here. So it really is a nice feeling of this paper. The paper is thicker, but for the price of the book, I think this is a really good alternative. If Tomoe River notebooks are too expensive for you, this is really good. And if you don't want to like have leather covers to make your bags heavier, and you have other planners like ring planners to kind of do plans, and you just need a book to make notes or maybe daily morning pages in or journaling in, this is, I think, a really good book. You can even skip. I just use the lines here. I don't write so big usually. I would do 2 rows in 1 row, or just ignore the line. And you can see here, lines don't even show up after you write. So you can't really even see them. They're so thin and unnoticeable. They're like little dotted, light gray lines. So this is a really good book. I'm gonna keep it. I don't know for sure for what I'm gonna use it next year, but it could be for using it as a commonplace book to keep all my favorite quotes or passages of the book that I love, or something that I find online when I find for self-care and mental health care. Then want to write somewhere down and have it in one book. Probably this. This is the same company, just has a different design. They have several different nice, really beautiful designs. I'm gonna try insert the footage from the store. They are gorgeous. This is the smaller one, which goes into your bag even better. This one has the yeah, the bigger one doesn't have the band. This one even has the elastic band, so you can close it like this. Maybe add the pen loop here from Leuchtturm for your pen. Also gold edging, same lines, just a bit thinner lines, not so much room between the lines, but the same quality of the paper. This one I might use as my brain dump notebook when I need it and don't want to take my traveler's notebooks or my rings as my planner, and sometimes just want to have one nice book to bring with me. Look how gorgeous these designs are. Oh my god, I find this so beautiful. 2 years ago I bought one other book. Let me show you. It is this book, and this is also their Peter Popper press. From this one I already took the sticker off and put it in here. It was 2 years ago, it was $19.99, so the price has gone up since then. This, I believe, is B5 size, and I bought it purely because I loved this design. This is so beautiful, and they still have them today at Indigo. I didn't check the price of these. I should have, I'm sorry for that, but look how gorgeous these are. Also gilded edges. I started using it for something 2 years ago and will continue maybe this year, but it's personal in the front, so I don't want to show you that. And I was using some ballpoints in here too, so there's no point in showing. But the same paper, same, just in bigger A5 size. This is some kind of ephemeria I want to keep, so just put this out of the closet to show you. But look, this is the size difference of this is the true A5. So I think this is B5. I think so. So yeah, and this is the B6 compared to those. Not true B6, but let me show you my B6 notebook I'm using for fountain pens. It is totally similar. So this is the true B6 width of this paper. So this is just like the cover is a bit wider, for like 1 millimeter or 2. And the height is like the European B6, I think, because this is lower cut. So yeah, now I can use these two together. Look, put one here on this side and one here on this side. I'm sorry if you're hearing cartoons. My son is walking in and out of the room, so I'm sorry for that. So look, this is in the Versa more personal ring cover, the outer part. So this cover is roomy. It still like fits to these books, and I can still put a pen inside the pen pocket here. But I can show you, this is the modern B6 cover in plum, which I have also 2 years now. But look, it fits. It's a bit it's not as tall as it should be, because the Japanese B6 is 18.2, centimeters. So this is a bit less, but it fits. It's a nice little book inside the regular B6 leather cover. So those of you who have B6 covers, these are also books you can use, or maybe as to accompany some other half-year notebooks, like that other Hobonichi plain notebook I showed here, which is B6 size. Let me see if I can put both. Yeah, still fits. So those of you who search for some solutions, you can go with this. Have a half-year, maybe common planner from Sterling Ink, I mean compact, and put this book aside. It still fits in a leather cover, B6 leather cover. Okay, so those are the notebooks I wanted to show you. Really good quality. I think I'm gonna use them for something next year for sure. I made my order with Sterling Ink finally, so I'm really looking forward to receiving it. Next I wanted to show you is this cover I made myself new. I made a reel for it on my Instagram account, so if you're interested you can go there, how I was cutting, and just a short reel of me making it. I found the Snoopy at Michael's. I don't know if somebody else showed this on their channel, but I was so happy to find this at Michael's. My son is lately really loving watching Snoopy and Peanuts cartoon on YouTube. So sometimes we watch it together and he really laughs at it. And now it really reminds me of my son. So when I found it at Michael's accidentally, this was really good. I think it was like $15. So this is one way of decorating your traveler's notebooks, just putting another charm, and I'm gonna use them in different charms of them in different planners. I put this one for now here in my memory keeper and journal. This is a new cover I made for myself. And this one before, you remember from my system video, this is the one I made 2 years ago and was in it since then. So now I decided to make myself a new one, and I had this leather for some time at home. Also, leather is from Michael's. These are 2 pieces of leather. One of them I cut pockets of, I cut it to size and then made all this. So I decided to make secretarial pockets to have for my washi tapes and stickers. These are all washi tapes, just I cut them already to have them prepared if I want to use them this Christmas season, to just be able to peel and stick into my journals. These are some of the personal rings inserts to have like those pockets for card pockets. Then I just cut those whole parts and use it like this to store all my small, so they don't like spread around. This way they're contained in one, and just I keep them here. This part I can show you. These were the washi tapes. I was cutting it out. These washi tapes I ordered from AliExpress. I think these were $5 or $6 each. And then I think these are Crea with Gabby, also from AliExpress. This is really good. These are kiss cut, so they're already pre-cut. You just peel them off and stick. So yeah, these are really nice. Winter theme that I'm gonna use in January as well. These are more Christmassy, so I'm gonna use these first. And these are all washi tapes I have for now, and I'm gonna use them up, if not next year for Christmas as well. I'm trying not to buy too many stickers because I only use them in my journals, memory keeper and my journal, and in my everyday carry weeks, but don't need to if I don't want to. In my rings planner, I mostly don't use stickers. So this is it. I really love the supple feeling of this leather. It's so smooth. I love this brown color. This is now, I just started using it, so it still has these marks like it was in the store, but over time it will have patina, it will darken, these will blend in, it will get darker from the oils from my hand. But I love how how nice and how it hugs my two books. I cut it, I did the sewing all around so it's nice and even. I punched the holes, put the strings in, and then I even burnished the edges a little bit with the beeswax to have a darker look of the edges here. I don't know if you can see. It's not perfectly done. I'm not a professional. It's just something I do for me as a hobby, but I love it. It feels so nice. And another thing I love, so these are some of those washies. This is how I use my memory keeper. This is a sterling ink book. I use common planner book N1, so standard size for 2024. I ordered, I'm gonna show when it arrives, but I ordered the same one for next year. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the same one for memory keeping or just for work, but I love it. I love this paper. And I did some of those stickers already here. They're so nice and thin. And I found these as well. These were the pack of tags that you kind of put with gifts. So it has two from. But I love this little gingerbread man. Look at that. I had these stickers as a little girl. So this reminds me of childhood too. Look at that. Oh my God. And the Santa that winks. Here. Doesn't show. No, I see it, but maybe, yeah, here. So these are cute. This one I use as a bookmark here, but I'm gonna use these as decoration in my other planners. I have some other stickers and die cut stickers that I'm gonna use as decoration in my rings, so stay tuned. I'm gonna move into my Modern Elite for the rest of the December, which I'm gonna film soon, and stay tuned for that, how I'm using my rings for December. And then what I found too at Michael's were some of these cute charms. I love these bears. And these are cute Christmas charms. I'm gonna use them also. I'm gonna switch maybe next week with some of them and maybe use some of these as magnets. I'm gonna make a magnet out of these and use it as a decoration in my rings. Love the gingerbread man and the gift and the little candy cane. And then these as well. You can always put a magnet in here, so stay tuned for that, but I love them. These are cheap charms you can find in Michael's. I mean, not cheap, but cheaper than a lot of magnets you can buy for decorating your planner. Another one is this bear. Also, sorry, wrong side. I started to make a decoration out of it. So this bow is from Len's Mill Store, which has like fabrics and these kind of bow materials. So I want to make a bow and put this inside my rings planner, so stay tuned for that. And also these two, this was a pin, and this was also a pin that had like the long pin. This had two, but I cut them out and I'm gonna stick the magnet here and use them as magnet decorations is in my ring or this planner to use, let's say, on this side. Look how cute is that. So if you don't find a magnet you like as decoration for your planners, planner covers, you can even cut the pins out and glue the magnet. I just started doing this, so stay tuned. A couple of days I'm gonna show how I decorate with these. And another thing I found at Dollar Tree. Oh my God, look how gorgeous these stamps are. So vintage looking for $1.25 or $1.50. I'm not sure. It doesn't say there. Yeah, but really cheap. Really good and nice. So yeah, these were the things I wanted to show today. I hope you liked them and found some inspiration. I'm still in my Franklin Covey compact rings, in my caramel cover. I showed this closure already. I had some decoration here for now, but I'm gonna switch the fall deco and put in some Christmas deco these days and film that and show some new inserts. And I'm gonna start using my Modern Elite midnight cover for the rest of December, which I'm looking forward to, so stay tuned for that. That's all. Short video today, but I'll see you in the next one soon. Take care, guys.